Slap on the sunscreen and stuff yourself with summer pudding. It's time for episode 6 of Nintendo TV. Coming up in this month's pleasingly balmy show, we hide in the shadows and try not to get hugged in our Aliens Colonial Marines interview, face our dark pit doppelgangers at the Icarus Uprising multiplayer event, but first off we're swapping strawberries for shrooms with Mario Tennis Open. There's not much Nintendo's main man can't turn his white-gloved hand to. Racing, plumbing, even fancy dress. And now he's proved as handy with a racket as he is with a wrench in Mario Tennis Open, only on Nintendo 3DS. As soon as you've finished lacing up your boots, it's game on. A trio of tennis challenges awaits. Firstly, there's the tournament mode, which has you ascending the ranks like a British tennis player. In reverse. As you progress, each cut becomes more difficult, and by difficult, we mean like fighting off Bowser with a broken plastic spoon. The enemy AI is slipperier than a sack of greased weasels, and you'll have to master the chance shots if you want to win. There's an exhibition mode for single customised matches, as well as a selection of snazzy mini-games. Our absolute favourite has to be Super Mario Tennis, which had us acing Goombas, busting blocks, and relentlessly humming the theme from the original Super Mario Bros. What? Oh yeah, the game! Tennis!
Mamma mia.
As you'd expect from a Mario game, there's a sprawling selection of 16 playable characters. Each one comes with their own set of unique skills. You can even customise your Mii with over 170 play-enhancing items from rackets to wristbands. Finally, we can fulfil the tennis dream that we were too wheezy to achieve in real life. Mario Tennis Open also supports extensive online and local wireless multiplayer, including download play for up to 4 players. And much like Mario Kart 7, it's deliciously easy to go online and play ball with your buddies. Quite simply, Mario Tennis Open makes us realise how great real-life tennis could be if it just had more massive monkeys. Mario Tennis Open is available in shops from the 25th of May. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's news! Welcome to this month's update. First up, we've got the latest on the sequel to our favourite RPG, it's Pokemon Black and White 2. This Nintendo DS exclusive takes place 2 years after the last game, with 2 new trainers who kick off their adventure in the new hometown of Hyoji City. If that's not enough, expect new gym leaders and a Pokédex that's swollen to Snorlax proportions. The game is set to launch in Japan from June, with the European release following behind like a faithful Pikachu. Prepare to hide under your snug blanket, people. Things are about to get creepy with Aliens Colonial Marines coming to Wii U at the end of the year. We recently got the chance to meet up with developer Gearbox Software, who told us how pumped they are by Nintendo's new kit.
I think, things like the Wii U are really becoming very sexy with what you can do with the controller, and especially with what you're able to do with, using things like motion tracker or whatever the sub-gameplay will be that you get to see on there. I think that's a compelling experience. I think the machine itself will be one of the best looking versions of the game.
And these guys spend their days tinkering with pulse rifles and powerlifters. High five if you're excited too. No, not you. Not you! In our final piece of Hold Me I'm Terrified news, Project 02 is getting a Wii makeover. If you're not familiar with the series, it's all about helpless Japanese girls hunting ghosts in crumbling shadowy mansions. Worst of all, you only have a camera to defend yourself. Okay, so it might be a magic camera, but still, any chance of a lead pipe? You can experience the nerve-shredding terror of Project 02 Wii Edition when it launches on June 29th. Last month, we lifted the lid on Kid Icarus Uprising's frantic gameplay. This time, we're sticking the multiplayer mode under the microscope. To help us, we headed out on the road with Nintendo's Kid Icarus Uprising Battle Squad, who are busy travelling up and down the country, taking on the best multiplayer gamers in the land. We caught up with some of the best players to see how they got on against the mighty Battle Squad.
I won the first few. I got a couple of kills, and then we just drawed with the kills, and then he won just by a couple of points. It was really close though.
For a while he was beating me, but eventually I managed to kill him in the last 3 seconds.
I'm almost on the verge of not winning, but yeah, final kind of last 10 seconds.
Got it in, boom, won, yeah.
I won, it went really well, but it was really hard.
I didn't die once, so that's good, and I killed him 3 times, which is really good.
I thought he had me on the ropes for a good couple of minutes, but luckily with the range shot, managed to take him out, get a couple of laser beams in, and won the game.
So, what is it about the Icarus Uprising multiplayer that's fixing people stronger than Medusa's stare?
It's really fun, especially light and dark mode, because I like becoming a pit or dark pit at the end. It makes it really interesting.
It's probably one of the better multiplayer games I've played since Smash Bros, so it's very enjoyable.
I like the combat system in this. It's really quick, fluent, and just I keep meaning to do the single player, but every time I go on it, I just keep diverting to the multiplayer and playing that.
Fantastic. It's on par with Brawl, and I love Brawl to bits, so that's a big achievement.
For the more gaming challenged amongst us, we asked the mysterious Kid Icarus Uprising pro gamer if he had any tips for people who want to get involved.
Today I've had a few upsets by being beaten quite badly. That was using a bow with mega lasers, just to keep the distance and reflect if they use club or whatever. But now I've changed to beam claws or something like that. Anyway, they got high range and very fast. I'm able to sprint away. It's working so far. I haven't lost with it yet, so.
If you want to see for yourself what all the fuss is about, Kid Icarus Uprising is in shops now. It's time for palm-based pizzazz now as we pick out the best of the Nintendo eShop. Life would be rubbish without colours. Oranges would just be called balls and rainbows would become depressing grey sky stripes. Thank heavens then for Colours 3D, which turns your Nintendo 3DS into a professional drawing machine. Whether you're doodling aimlessly or looking to create digital masterpieces, Colours 3D makes great use of the Nintendo 3DS touchscreen and stylus. There are plenty of things in life that are really hard. Opening corned beef, licking your elbows, folding sheets without using your chin, but VVVVVV makes all these things look easy. This fiendish platformer has you guiding Captain Viridian through 8 levels of spikes, spooks, and almost certain death. Unfortunately, poor old Cappy V can't jump, so you have to flip gravity to navigate every cunning obstacle level. If that sounds easy, it's not, but luckily it's also completely brilliant. If you're feeling brave, VVVVVV is on the Nintendo eShop now. Last up, we've got Paper Plane, which, as you may have guessed, is all about steering your aerodynamic stationery down a series of twisty mazes. In addition to the WarioWare Endless mode, this eShop update includes time trials and races, which is all the reason you need to pick up this delightfully addictive title as soon as possible. On your marks, get set, fold! That's all we've got time for now, but be sure to tune in next month for our unmissable E3 special, where we'll be bringing you insider gossip and gameplay from the world's biggest industry event.